Hey guys, Patchlot coming at you today about raids in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that are 6-star and above, and how to unlock them and how to beat them. So what you want to do to unlock 6-star raids is to complete the first version of the post game that involves going through all 3 paths and one more thing that I won't spoil, but after that you'll want to take down 15 5-star raids. You bring a strong Pokemon, and preferably you bring boosting moves for your Pokemon's strengths, and you try to one-shot the 5-star Pokemon. Keep in mind that for these raids, your opponent will be level 60. So try to be at that level or above. The higher the better. After defeating 15, you'll get a notification from one of the professors telling you that more dangerous raid dens have opened up all around Paldea. These are your 6-star raids. In these situations, you will have to apply more strategy to your approach. What I mean by this is you will want to EV train the Pokemon you bring into these raids, and you want to keep in mind that these Pokemon are level 75. So again, if you can be at this level or above, all the more power to you. If you try to take on a 6-star raid by yourself, you'll be accompanied by computers who aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. As a support Pokemon, you won't bring any damage to the table, and most of the time the AI will not adapt properly to the type that's in front of them. They pay more attention to the Pokemon in its base form. So say you have a rock type Glaceon. The ally will bring something like a Volcarona and keep throwing a Fire Blast at it, which is not very effective against rock types, but they're not paying attention to that. They just see a Glaceon, which is a pure ice type that is normally weak to fire. Also to keep in mind, because you'll need to up your strategy, you'll want to figure out whether you want to be a support Pokemon or the offensive Pokemon in this situation. A support Pokemon is one that focuses more on whittling down the opponent's power output, their resistances, or empowering your allies. To empower your allies, this can take the form of the cheering options. There's Go All Out, Hang Tough, and Heal Up. Go All Out raises the allies and yourself their offensive power by 1 stage. So physical attack, special attack. Hang Tough raises their defensive powers by 1 stage. So physical defense, special defense. And finally, Heal Up will provide a 25% health restoration to everyone across the board. A good example of a support Pokemon is Grimmsnarl. Because 6-star raids are hard to handle by yourself, you often want to tackle this online or with a couple friends, and if you choose the strictly online route, you will have to deal with strangers, and they might bring a strategy that is not as synergistic with other people's as you would like. Grimmsnarl provides a more general support option in that its specialty is putting up screens, so reflect or light screen works for both situations, whether you're dealing with a physical attacker or a special attacker. It also has the other general option, which is parting shot. Lowers physical attack and special attack by 1 stage. The only thing to keep in mind in this situation when using Grimmsnarl is that you're relying on its prankster ability in this situation. And the problem with prankster is that dark type Pokemon are immune to moves used against them that are boosted in priority by prankster. Next, I'd like to bring up the offensive Pokemon. These are Pokemon that you want to boost in the form of their attack power. Say you have a physical attacker, you want to rely more on Swords Dance than something like Bulk Up, which only does 1 stage, because you have to boost drastically to apply the damage you need to get through not only the base health, but the shield health. Preferably, you'll be alongside a support Pokemon that can lower the opponent's resistances in the form of Fake Tears, Screech, or even Acid Spray. Or they can lower their power in the form of, and I like to bring up Grimmsnarl again, Spirit Break. So an offensive example that I like to use is Koraidon. Koraidon has access to both Screech and Sword Stance. And the problem with raid Pokemon is that when they put up their shield, they are immune to non-attacking moves. So before the shield goes up, you might want to focus on screeching to lower their physical defense, and since Koraidon most of the time is a physical attacker, this will work to your advantage long term in the battle. And then when the shield goes up, you can focus on sword stancing to boost your physical attack, to keep up with their raised defenses. There's also one last raid option, for now anyway, that are 7-star raids. So keep in mind all the strategy you've learned from the 5 and 6-star raids and apply it to this, and know that your opponent will be a level 100 Pokemon. And that's how you handle 6-star raids. So thanks for listening, guys. Check out the other videos on screen for more Pokemon action. See you next time.